Hi everybody, I'm Ramzi Rahman. I've been in the hair and beauty trade for well over 4 decades, and I thought today I will share with you all a few tips on hair. Hair is the most important hair accessory. It's very important for men and women and children. See, hair is very important for everyone. Everyone loves to have beautiful hair, shiny hair, and a good healthy hair. But you need to love your hair and you need to look after your hair. So I'm going to tell you today how basically very few simple things what you should do to look after your hair. As I said, hair is important. You have to love your hair. First of all, you have to really analyze your hair type, whether it's normal, dry or oily. So that's why you need to come to a professional and check. See, the reason why I'm saying you have to analyze is because you need to use the correct type of shampoos or products for the type of a hair. See, the reason is most people sometimes don't realize what correct products to be used for each person's hair. They think, oh, this is good for you, so let me use it. It doesn't work out like that. So it's first of all, you need to visit the hairdresser, professional advice to find out the type of hair that you have. Say if you have normal hair, it's good. So to maintain hair, basically you need to clean your hair. It's like cleaning yourself. So shampooing is the first step. But before you shampoo, see, this is my model. She's come from overseas for my session today. So see, you can see she's got hair, but remember that before you shampoo or do anything to the hair, you need to brush out the hair, take out all the knots. You know, if you have knots, you just break it out from the ends and keep brushing it out like that. So you take out all the knots. Now once the knots have been taken out, you are ready for shampoo. So obviously you go to the bath, or if you go to the shampoo salon, they would wet your hair. So remember, it's with warm water. So water is, first of all, you wet the hair all over. Then the bottle of shampoo that you take, you have to realize whether it's normal, dry or oily. So whatever your hair type, your shampoo that you use is important. But the most important thing, the shampoo is, once you take the bottle, you have to make sure you shake the bottle. See, the goodness of the product is most of the time is down, and see, when you use it, the product doesn't come out well on your hair. So it's very important that you take the bottle and keep shaking it. Keep shaking the bottle, see, because the goodness of the product is right down. So you shake the bottle, and what you do is, then you open and then you put a few drops. So once you put the 2 drops, you put it onto your scalp, all over the head. See, mind you, you put the shampoo there and you put your blobs all over. Remember, some people think that using shampoo is bad. There is nothing like that. You need to look after, clean your hair. So the shampoo that you apply, you put it into your palms and put the blobs all over here, all over. Head, sides, back, everything. Make sure you apply. So, and then with your fingers, you lightly massage. You have to massage, see, all over. Obviously, you go to a salon, you get a good massage, but I'm sure on your own, you can just do this, you know, make sure you emulsify the shampoo with warm water. Then what you do is, you rinse it out with the water. See, the first shampoo, you take off the dirt. If your hair is very dirty or you have not washed it for some time, you probably use a little shampoo this time and then emulsify. So that way the second shampoo really takes off the dirt. But in case you have been a regular person who washes hair, using shampoo once is good enough. So as I say, the technique of the shampoo is shaking the bottle. The goodness is right down. It's very important that you shake. Then either it's not advisable to put direct on the hair. You can if you want to, but you will be a little careful. But I would say you can put it in the hand or massage, but remember you emulsify, shampoo it all over with a massage. See, not only here, sides, the back, everything, because see, most of the hair, sometimes the hair, lots of people's hair is oily inside, on the sides and the back. So this is where they tend to not wash it. So the washing is very important, the correct way. So as I said, first shampoo, rinse it out, a little bit of shampoo, you rinse it out. Now the hair is nice and clean. The next most important factor is the conditioner. See, what a conditioner does is, see, your hair is very dry. As most people's hair, the hair is very, very dry, and ends, especially the middle ends and the ends. So the conditioner is something softer than shampoo. It is not shampoo. A conditioner is softer and it conditions the hair. That is what it means, what the conditioner is. So the conditioner, as I said, back again, you keep shaking it, applying it into your palms, and then obviously with a comb or something, you apply it from the middle ends. Mind you, not the roots. It's meant for the middle ends and the ends. So you apply the conditioner and take a comb and comb through. Right, as I said, the conditioner is very important for the middle ends and ends. So basically you're taking sections probably from underneath for the start. You know, you can just see, put a clip around, you need to visualize how you're going to wash. See, apply the conditioner on the middle ends and take a comb through. See, and then comb through. So this is very vital. See, the conditioner gets coated onto your hair, right to the ends. So mind you, you keep it on, then you take the next section. Okay, you can use your fingers or comb or whatever it is. See, like that. And then apply the conditioner, and then with the comb, see, you comb through. See, the conditioner gets coated to the hair, and especially you can use more conditioner on the ends because this is where the hair is more dry. So there is no necessity to put conditioner on the roots. See, if your hair is dry, you use the conditioner. If your hair is, say, limp and fairly oily, I would say avoid conditioner. See, conditioner is, as I said, something very, very important. Shampoo and conditioner. Conditioner is very important for hair, as I said, condition the hair. But all the more, if your hair is oily, oily means it's oily. See, if you use conditioner, the hair becomes more limp. So you have to be a little careful. Sometimes it's not that we say not to use the conditioner for oily hair, but eventually on and off, like you can do use a conditioner. So back again, when I talk of shampooing your hair, looking after your hair, people are afraid to use shampoo for a start. Do not be afraid. Hair won't fall for products. See, if your hair falls, it falls for different reasons. But as I said, cleansing of the hair is important. So washing your hair at least every other day. At least every other day. So which means supposing you do it, say, Monday, maybe can Wednesday. But say if you are a person of frequent wash, say like my hair is short, I think I tend to wash it morning and evening or towards the night. So which means it's twice a day. Sometimes I would use shampoo, I would say in the morning, but maybe not in the evening. So that way you need to wash it out because I feel more comfortable when I wash my hair and you feel clean. So what happens if your hair is oily? So which means you will have to wash your hair every day. Then the point with oily hair is you need to figure out a shampoo for oily hair. Generally lime-based shampoos are okay for oily hair. So the another important factor with oily hair is do not shampoo it vigorously. See, the more you vigorously shampoo, you are getting more oils onto their scalp and hair, which means the hair gets more oily and more limp. The other factor how you can combat the oiliness is, see, before you wet your hair on oily hair, you can directly use the shampoo onto your hair, because that's also a small tip which I realized that will make your hair look dry. Dry means I'm not making it look too oily. So that's how you have to understand what product, which product to use for your hair. See, there are different products in the market, like for shampoos for normal hair, for dry hair, as I said, and for oily hair. Then the other important factor is, I think lots of people color their hair. In the sense, when you say color, they dye their hair. Like, I'll color my hair. See, the product that we use for colored hair is totally different from the normal hair. See, once you color your hair, you have to understand the hair has gone through a phase, and it's called dry and damaged. Of course, it's dry and damaged because we have used product. The dye is, in the sense, it dries your hair, then the dye coats your hair. So obviously, there is damage to your hair. It is not the same condition of a hair as before. Then the other thing is, see, you do straightening, whether it's whatever treatments or perming, your hair has gone through a process of the product. So which means the shampoo that you use for colored or damaged hair is different. So when you go to the shop or wherever you want to buy your product, or the best thing is you need to talk to your hairdresser and ask what product. See, it's not, I'm not here to advertise and say this A brand is good, but what you have to understand is shampooing for normal hair is normal products, and then it's for colored hair, you go on for dry and damaged hair. Or they sometimes you call it colored. So the shampoo that you use for colored hair is totally different to the normal shampoo. That's why sometimes people with colored hair or people with dyed hair come and say, oh, my hair is, it's dying, it's fading off. See, you have to understand. See, when you're young, when we were young, our skins are fabulous. But now, as you grow older and you mature, your skin deteriorates. The same thing is with hair. So you need to give that extra vitamin or that extra care. So you can't think that I can use a normal shampoo. It's not that you can't. It wouldn't work out 100%. See, the reason why I stress that you have to use a colored shampoo, because see, once you tint your hair or you do treatment, you have damaged the hair. So which means you have to look after it properly. The tint would last longer, your hair will look better. See, it's obvious that if you use the correct shampoo, your hair will be fine. Then of course, as most important, the conditioner. As I say, a deep, sometimes there are different types, deep type conditioners for dry and damaged hair. You name it, this and that. So you need, as I say, conditioners are very, very important. Going brushing more to the ends. You can put lots of conditioner, and see, even if you want to, the next thing is people say we have no time. We don't know where to rush stuff. Don't not find excuses. You need to find time. See, what I think is, see, you have to be organized in what you are doing. You need to have a bath, you need to clean yourself and look groomed in a few seconds. But since hair is my forte, and I think of hair number one, when I go to the shower, I think of my hair. So obviously if your hair is long or short, you first of all wet your hair, shampoo, condition, and see, once you do your condition, see, you comb through all that and then put a clip and keep it on. So which means, see, the conditioner is working on a hair once you're having the bath. See, you're having a bath, you're scrubbing your body, doing everything, washing your face. See, a good 5 or 10 minutes, the conditioner has worked on your hair. So see, your time is balanced. So once it's finished, then you take towel dried hair, you have to make sure you apply the towel, wrap the towel around and squeeze off the excess water. See, it's very important that your hair can get damaged, it can break, it can be brittle or what it is once when it is wet. So you have to be very, very careful, like looking after a baby. So you have to, as I said, love your hair. See, back again, once you take it out, you need to brush it out with your comb. Very, very slowly, or with your fingers, take off the knots. See, once it is damp, the hair has taken the shape of whatever the hair condition is. So you need to brush it out very carefully if you do not blow dry. See, you need to style your hair when it is damp. But back again, when you come to haircuts, it can be versatile. Either you want to keep it down, long or short. Supposing, say, one has basically just long hair or longer like this and you don't need much styling, You shampoo, condition, obviously it's going to towel dry, and you take off all the excess and then brush it through. See, you can blow dry if you want, or let it dry naturally. Because see, if you can avoid the hair dryer, as most times, it's always better. It's not that I'm saying that you can't use a hairdresser, you can, but with care. So in case you tend to use hair dryers, remember the heat is a lot, it can be damaging. So when you're using a hair dryer, you make sure you apply it at a distance. Hope all of you got some ideas about hair with my hair tips. So let's wait and see till the next time, where I'm going to give you more ideas, more tips on hair care and styling.